Today we're making white bean and colored pepper salad. I like this salad because it's a good way to get more legumes in your diet, and legumes are excellent for lowering cholesterol, balancing blood sugar, and they're a whole food, so all the nutrition is there. They're a great replacement for meat products. So I have pre-cooked 6 cups of lima beans. Some are lima and some are navy. You'll see the different sizes. But they're all white, so today I've used 2 different kinds of white beans. So we have 6 cups of prepared beans. If you don't prepare them yourself, you can buy canned beans. Organic is ideal, as long as they do not have a lot of preservatives and additives. Rinse them and drain them and go ahead and use canned beans. So we put the beans in here and we're going to add lemon juice. This recipe is in Eat Away Illness, and it says 1/4 cup of lemon juice. I'm using an organic lemon juice, Santa Cruz. Put the lemon juice in and a teaspoon of Celtic sea salt. So we're going to mix this, combine it, and we let it sit for 30 minutes. 30 minutes helps for the lemon juice and salt to marry with the beans, and then we'll add the rest. So it's going to sit quietly for 30 minutes, and we can toss it periodically to help it to be combined. Meanwhile, we're going to chop peppers, and we have 1 orange pepper, 1 red pepper, and 1 green pepper. We're going to put all 3 of them into the salad. I like to put them in slices rather than in chunks. So orange peppers and red peppers have lots of vitamin C. All peppers have vitamin C, but the orange and red have a few more nutrients. The main one being lycopene in a red pepper. They happen to have a lot of lycopene. Lycopene is a nutrient that's really important for fighting cancer, particularly prostate cancer. This pepper has a little bit of brown in it, so I'm just cutting it out. You never know when you open a pepper what you're going to get. So we're going to cut them into slices. I like to have thin slices like this. Just looks decorative. Green peppers, of course, have more chlorophyll because of the green color. So the other thing about this salad is you're getting quite a bit of raw vegetable in addition to the legume. And raw vegetables have all the enzymes intact, so it's much easier to digest. It's a good idea to eat raw vegetables every day. Peppers are loaded with phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are very good for fighting cancer. The salad can be made a day ahead and kept in the fridge. Keeps quite well. You want to be careful not to make it too strong. If we do too much garlic and too much mustard, it becomes quite strong. So you'll want to check and see what your taste likes. So the beans have sat for 30 minutes. I've stirred them a couple of times to get the lemon juice and salt. Now we're going to add the other ingredients. We have 2 cloves of minced garlic, 1/4 cup of olive oil, cold pressed olive oil. And we're going to put, the recipe says either thyme or savory. I'm choosing savory today. So a 1/2 tablespoon of dried savory. And a teaspoon of dried mustard. I love mustard, but 2 teaspoons makes it very spicy, so I'm using 1 teaspoon. So we've added the olive oil, the garlic, the mustard, the savory, 1 teaspoon of salt we added before. So we'll stir to combine, making sure the garlic is spread throughout. Garlic is wonderful for antibacterial, antifungal, and an antibiotic. So raw garlic is very healthy. On top, we're going to place the peppers. Look at all those lovely peppers. We're going to mix them in. I guess I should have had a bigger bowl. So I have a larger bowl for mixing it. Just so we can combine it well. We don't want to cut the peppers into small pieces because it loses the effect. So we stir to combine. And then we'll place it back in the decorative bowl before we serve it. So we'll place it back in this bowl now. So it's ready to serve after it sits for another 30 minutes. 30 minutes will help to marry the flavors. So to make a complete meal, you'll want to serve a grain of some kind, whether it's a piece of bread or a whole grain dish with brown rice or quinoa, so that you have a higher quality of protein. So the combination of the bean and the grain, you do not need to serve meat at the meal. So enjoy! This recipe uses prepared beans. If you want to cook them yourself, these are dried lima beans, and you can look to both of my books for recipes on how to prepare dried beans.